Hello, my name is Frank Anthony Vargas Lobo. I'm from Nayli, Costa Rica, a small town where you don't usually hear people say, I'm gonna write an album for Dua Lipa. And this is the story of how an entire album with 13 songs was created for just one woman, Dua Lipa. It was around 2022 when the dance Don't Start Now came out in Fortnite. And I was there playing and I heard that song for the first time, and I remember it like this. Me playing alone and suddenly hearing, aren't you the guy who? And I thought, damn, this woman isn't afraid of saying what she thinks and what she is. And that's when it started. Dua Lipa, the girl who wasn't scared to be lonely. I began searching for her inner voice, her soul, her message, and I connected to that essence. The album I created was never about fame. It happened because when I started listening to her music, all other music lost meaning. It was like the only sound I wanted to hear was her music, her ideas, her truth. And I said to myself, what the fuck? Everyone else lives life how they want. Let me live mine with Dua Lipa 24/7. And that's when the idea of the album was created. After listening to her full discography again and again, I realized I wasn't just a listener anymore. I was in love with this woman. Everything she said, every lyric, every emotion felt like it was meant for me. But this wasn't some fantasy crush. It was the kind of love that made me want to change my life, leave everything behind that didn't serve my soul, and started building a path toward her. Even if she never looked back. Most of the songs talk about the vow I made to her, how many stands in solitude and walks away from the world. Because at the end of the day, this is what I've always wanted, to create music about real love. And me, I'm the kind of guy that falls only once in a lifetime. So I decided that if I was going to do it, it was going to be about Dua. From the very first glance, I knew it would be one hell of a match, because I know myself and people like Tony. Well, Tony is a good person. One night in the middle of all the doubt, I asked myself, what the hell, am I going to die with all of these feelings, or am I going to be brave enough and record something for her, even once? So I stood up from the couch and started building the album. I started creating the album with beats from the internet. My vision for the project was sure. It was me becoming a producer, a rapper, a poet, a singer, a songwriter, whatever it takes. I started producing audio on FL Studio a couple of years ago. Right now I'm working from home and building the album from scratch, while also filming a documentary about just loving Dua. At the time I was working steadily at Amazon. Before that I had worked at Sykes. But something about her, this strange feeling of destiny, kept telling me, you were born for something greater in the music world. I remember one night walking out of my job thinking, what if I die without ever trying? What if I never record something for her? Yes, the job was safe, but I ended up using my money to buy FL Studio, a mixer, and a piano. My family helped me with the rest. This is my current studio. It's in my hometown. I try to keep things clean and organized. I'm still improving every single day. And when it comes to mastering the audio, I'm shaping the exact sound I want behind each lyric. I'm also planning to register all my lyrics legally, so everything is in place when I start performing live. This is my life. It's been full of ups and downs like anyone's, but lately it's been amazing. I just bought a new mixer that works better with FL Studio. I've been recording my own unique kicks and snares to build a personal library. Everything I do, from sound design to mastering to exporting WAV files, it's 100% created by me on FL Studio. Creating this album was about learning to write, record, and perform something true. And today I keep building, I keep learning, I keep loving, because when inspiration hits, I want to be ready for a new verse, a new track, or a new live show. And most of all, I want to be ready for her. I decided there were going to be 13 songs on the album, not 10, not 12, 13. Why? Because for me, it's a symbol, like in Dracula. If this love is cursed, then let it be the most beautiful curse of all time. And in track 5, I said it straight up. If it's a curse, then it's the sweetest curse of all them feelings. Just to come back to heaven to kiss you, my sweetie. Because she's an angel, and angels don't live on earth. They visit. They have errands in hell sometimes, but me, I'm the gentleman that goes through hell and walks his way back up to heaven, just like Dante did for Beatrice. And even if people call this kind of love crazy, And I guess I'm the craziest because I'm loyal and I'm in love. I want to create music with her. People have told me, you're crazy for wanting to be with Dua. There is millions of girls out there, but they just don't get it. None of the other girls are Dua, so why would I even pretend to try with someone else? A few tracks really inspire me, like track 5 or the one I just talked about, or Belt of Orion. That one is wild because it mixes galaxies. The one she sings about in Levitating and the one I came from, the galaxy of warriors of true love. So I'm like, hey, could your galaxy be Orion maybe? You've been feeling this too, haven't you? I'm also inspired by Dracula and Elara, two souls destined to burn for each other forever. And that's why in Song 8, The Infinite, I say, through every lifetime, through every lifeline, we've been waiting for each other for this lifetime. Because I've seen it, man. Too many relationships today feel either too fake, too open to feel deep, or too controlled to feel free. But love, real love, is when a man has the balls to say, she's the one I love, not because she's his property, but because he chooses her over and over again. Even if nothing ever happens between them, he still gave what most men never gave, loyalty to just one woman. At the end of the day, love is simple. You either hide it forever and suffer, or it transforms you and you give it to the one person you want to give it to. And that's what this whole project is for me. Dua and Tony is the story of a man who chose to love one woman because she is unforgettable to him. She made me grow. She made me ask, Tony, you wanna rap? Then rap. She gave me the freedom to say, no matter what happens, I know what I'm doing and I'm saving it for the best because with you, it feels right. No one can top that feeling because in her, I saw what I was searching for my whole life, even before I knew her name.